Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Tales from Terrapin. I am Terry, your host, and on this channel, we will explore the music of the Grateful Dead. You're more or less on a rediscovery journey with me as I go through songs and learn a little bit more about them and listen to them. But before we get into anything else, I want you all to check out my awesome new logo. Here, let me get my mug out of the way. Wonderful person named Quinn put this together for me. All I told her was I want a turtle telling stories to other turtles. And this is what she came up with, and I absolutely love it. I love the fro on the storytelling turtle. And the little guys hanging out, listening also. So thank you, Quinn, for doing that for me. And also thank you to everyone that has subscribed and shared and liked my videos and actually watch the videos. So let's just get that out of the way. It is the law of the land of YouTube that I ask you all to LSS, like, share, and subscribe. All right, so what we're going to get into today is one of the Grateful Dead's song suite, I guess you could say. Help on the Way, Slipknot, Franklin's Tower. Or as most will say, Help Slip Frank. And I had this wonderful soul that I knew in college, and she would always say, Help Frank Slip, because it just sounded silly. So this is a 3-song thing, and most of the time, all 3 were played. Sometimes right in succession, and sometimes they would do the Franklin's Tower after a couple songs. And there were a bunch of times where they just played Franklin's Tower without Help on the Way and Slipknot. So let's get into a little bit about the songs. Help on the Way was written by Robert Hunter and Jerry Garcia. Slipknot was written by the whole band because it's more or less a jam, and that is Bobby, Jerry, Phil, Mickey, Billy, and Keith. And Franklin's Tower was written by Robert Hunter, Jerry Garcia, and Bill Kreutzmann. It first appeared on the Blues for Allah album, which was released on September 1st, 1975. And the Blues for Allah album is the third release on the Grateful Dead Records label the Dead started doing for themselves. All right, so because we got 3 different songs, the stats are a little bit different for each one. So I'm going to go through each one, and I got a ton of stats for you. I found this couple other websites that really get into what's going on, and one of them, you can see the song that was played before, the song that was played after, and and there's another one with graphs and charts and all sorts of stuff. So it's been a lot of fun researching this song with that new website. So like I said, I have a ton of stats for you. So Help on the Way, we'll start with that one. It was first played 6/17/1975 at the Winterland in San Francisco, California. It was played 110 times, and so that leads you to believe that it wasn't one of the ones that they played. They didn't play this a lot, from 75 to 1995, only playing it 110 times. The shortest version of this song is 3 minutes and 6 seconds, and that was on October 1st, 1994 at the Boston Garden in Boston, Mass. Longest version is 12 minutes 4 seconds long. That was on 2/26/1977 at the Swing Auditorium in Bernardino, California. So we have an average song length of 4 minutes and 34 seconds. It appeared in the first set 45 times and the second set 65 times. Now, one of the things with going to shows was trying to figure out what they were going to play the night you went, and there was this awesome little newsletter called Dupree's Diamond News that would list the set lists from the previous few nights. So you basically knew what song you weren't hearing that night at the concert. So one thing that people knew about was the gap between when they last played a particular song. So I have some gaps here. And just to show you how infrequently they played this song. So from October 11th, 1977 to March 25th, 1983, it was not played. That was 401 shows. That's the longest gap. The next longest gap occurred from September 12th, 1985 to October 8th, 1989, and that's 283 shows. And the smallest gap was 325.85 to 912.85, and that was 38 shows. So that just goes to tell you that they didn't play this song that frequently. If, they went, 400 shows and then 280 some shows without playing it. Now I'm going to go through the same thing for Slipknot, but Slipknot was very interesting because I was always under the impression that it was always Help on the Way, Slipknot, when they played it live. But I found that it was played 2 times prior to Help on the Way coming out. So the first time Slipknot was played was on 6/20/1974 at the Omni in Atlanta, Georgia. And the sequence was Eyes of the World, Slipknot in the China Doll, which I listened to. It was really, really, really good. The second time they played it was 10/20/74 at the Winterland in San Francisco, and that was Eyes of the World, Slipknot into Stella Blue, and that also was a great sequence. So you guys can check that out on your own. So it was played 112 times. So besides those 2 times, it was always played after Help on the Way. All right, so if you heard Help, you got Slipknot. Usually you got a Franklin's Tower, but there were some nights where you got a Franklin's Tower and you did not get a Help Slip. The shortest version is 53 seconds. That was on the 11th of December in Oakland. The longest is 13 minutes. That was on June 14th, 1976 at the Beacon Theater down in New York City. An average length of 6 minutes and 43 seconds long. It appeared on the first set 45 times, the second set 66 times, and third set once for your 112 total times. All right, now Franklin's Tower first was played live on June 17th, 1975 at the Winterland in San Francisco, California. It was played 221 times, so it was played 111 times without Help and Slipknot. The shortest is 6:15, which was on June 29th, 1986 at Alpine Valley in Wisconsin. The longest is 21 minutes and 55 seconds, and that was on 11/2/1979 at the Nassau Coliseum down in Uniondale on Long Island. The average length is 11 minutes and 22 seconds. It appeared in the first set 123 times, the second set 97 times, and it was the encore once. Now with the gaps, this song was played a little bit more frequently. So for the longest gap occurred from March 25th, 1983 to September 12th, 1985. That was 38 shows. And then from June 29th, 1986 to March 31st, 1987, it was a 25-show gap. And then 3/28/86 to June 29th, 86, it was 20 shows. And just for your information, on June 9th, 1976, at the Boston Music Hall, it was the first time it was played without Help on the Way and Slipknot. So there's a whole bunch of information for you that I don't even know if you care or wanted to know, but that's all the stats I've been able to muster up on this show. So this is a 3-song suite, and I really, I was, in a couple of the other episodes, I went through the lyrics and kind of gave you my take, and I did a deep dive, and we're already over 9 minutes into this video, and we haven't even gotten to listening to the song, and we got 18 minutes and 6 seconds of this song because it's the 3-song suite. So I'm going to give you a little bit now from Dead.net. This guy David Dodd does essays called "The Greatest Stories Ever Told," and Robert Hunter kind of just wants everyone to, well, what's it mean to you? He knows what he was writing about, but what's it mean to you? And it could mean a lot of things. So I'm just going to go very basic, and then we'll get into the music, and then we'll see what we might want to talk about on the way at the end. But Help on the Way, it's about love. you can't do anything without love. You can't be good at your job unless you love it. You can't be good at you have to love, and everything will come from that, and it's chasing it, and it's very, Robert uses a lot of imagery in the first verse, so I'm gonna leave that up to you, but I think just in general that four-letter word love, that's what Help on the Way is about. um, Slipknot, that's just a nice little jam we'll listen to, and then Franklin's Tower. There's an essay out there saying that this song is about Ben Franklin and the Liberty Bell, and no, it is not. And Robert actually gives away some of what the lyrics could possibly mean. But after listening to a few versions of this and going through the songs, the part that really made it make sense to me a little bit more is the chorus, "Roll away the dew," and to me that is more or less, don't sweat the small stuff. You have to have a positive attitude. You have to love what you're doing, and put that energy into it, and everything will be fine. And it's also about I think it's also about help is there for you. There's a lot of hope, I think, in Franklin's Tower. So that's my quick little take on it. Please, LSS, like, share, subscribe, comment, whatever. So picking a version, that was a difficult task. I wanted to do the 8/13/75 from the Great American Music Hall, which came on One from the Vault. And then I was going to do March 24th, 1990 from the Knickerbocker Arena at Albany, because I was at that show. And I couldn't find my copy of One from the Vault. And if I do have it, it's probably on cassette. So I have no cassette player anymore, so I don't know how I would, listen to it. So I'm not going to say I settled, because this is still a great version. We're going to listen to 10/8/1989 from the Hampton Coliseum in Hampton, Virginia. And this is the night that they broke it out after the 283 shows of not playing it. And if you listen to an audience recording, you can hear the crowd be very elated and happy that they're playing it. I picked this version mainly because I love archive.org. I love it. It's wonderful. I listen to it all the time. I downloaded the Live Music Archive app on my phone, so if I want to listen to a show in the car or with a Bluetooth speaker, I can from my phone. But the one thing I didn't like was the transitions between Help, Slip, and Frank. There's that nanosecond of like dead air, and one of the reasons why this is such a great composition of music is because of how they seamlessly go into the next song. And listening to it on archive is that split nanosecond, and it for me it took away that little bit. Took away. I want no stopping or anything. So I do own the CD from this. So we're going to listen to the CD version. It's still live from Hampton Coliseum in Hampton, Virginia. So what we need to do is again, kudos to Quinn for this awesome new logo. That we will disappear here for a second, so that we can get up the background for the lyrics. And all right, sit back, enjoy the next 18 minutes and 6 seconds.
realize she can't be outdone. Tell me the cause. I can pay it, let me go. Tell me love is my loss. Tell everything. Without love, day to day, insanity. eyes looked from your mother's face. Thought I see in the sand again. May the far winds roll you home again. Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Tell you where the phone was clear. Franklin's Tower, their hands are clear. They can rain, turn night to day. Gonna ring like fire if you lose your way. Oh, roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. God save the child that rings that bell. I'm on good ring, baby, you can tell. One watch by night, one watch by day. You get confused, listen to the music play. Some come to live to pass away. Some come to make it just one more day. Whichever way your pleasure is, you plant ice, you're gonna harvest wind. Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. when you went the folds, like falling down the lighthouse key. Wildflower seed in the sand and stone. May the four winds roll you safely home. Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. You better roll away the dew. Roll away, you better roll away the dew. You better roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Roll away, roll away the dew.
Oh, that was fun. That was a good one. Definitely fun. Jerry left himself a lot of places to throw some juicy nuggets of guitar in there. One thing I think I failed to mention, I'm not sure, I'm just going to mention anyway. That, again, was from 10/8/1989, Hampton Coliseum. This is when they were billed as formerly the Warlocks. Now, in the research I did, the Dead were more or less banned from this venue. And it wasn't included in the tour for, when they put out the tour dates. And tickets only went on sale like 10 days before, and it was only local outlets and whatnot. So there's a little bit of history on that. But, oh, man, that was a great little bit of music there. So I hope you all enjoyed it. If I ever figure out how to get links to work on this, I will link everything. Again, remember, it's the law to land of YouTube to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you all on the next one. I don't have a teaser for the next one because I haven't decided. Actually, it's kind of funny. When I was on my way on a little errand earlier tonight, I have this collection, this compilation called the Jerry Disc, and a version of Help Slip came as I was Help Slip Franklin came on while I was driving, and it was the one when Branford Marsalis played. I didn't look up the date because it was just right before I walked in the door, and I almost picked that one, but I kept with what I had. So again, I guess the next one will be a surprise. I will see you all soon. Have a grateful day. Thank you for tuning in.